Welcome to the Estampida channel. In this video we are going to learn about the game components and how to make preparations to start playing. Let's do it. The fauna cards illustrate 10 animals that live in Costa Rica. This is what a fauna card looks like. Each card is numbered according to the weight of the animal. The fauna card also have basic information about each animal such as its weight, its size, its diet, and a map with confirmed sightings of these. One of the coolest features of the game is the QR code on each card. This redirects you to the webpage, estampidacr.com, where we have information, important links, photo galleries, and much more. The condition cards illustrate places in Costa Rica that you can visit. Of course, do not leave your garbage behind. Classify and recycle. Avoid plastic at all costs. Condition cards have special effects that help you not be the last person to play all their cards. You can easily identify these cards, they are the ones with golden border. Condition cards include the location, the name of the card, the name of the place and its translation, and of course, the QR code to the website. These cards can be played at any point in the game, with some exceptions that we will explain in a more advanced video. There are 3 captivity sites in the game. The zoo is made up of 3 cards, all face down. You shouldn't see these cards yet. These are used randomly until the end of the game. We will explain later. Do not worry. Then we have the animal shelter, made up of 3 face-up cards that are placed on top of the cards in your zoo. And finally, the pet shop represents the cards in the player's hand. Initially there are 3 cards that everyone must have in their hand when starting the game. In advanced games, you will have many more than 3 cards in your hand. And that is normal. Don't worry too much. It is very important to mention that only fauna cards and condition cards are used to play Estampida. Information cards and the blank card are not used for play. Remove them from the deck before you begin. In this game, nature represents the entire deck without the information cards and without the spare card. Shuffle all the fauna cards and condition cards to prepare nature. And now we are going to show you how to make preparations to start playing Estampida. Finally, cards are taken from nature to deal a total of 3 cards to each player. These are dealt face down, one by one. Each and every player has their own zoo. Very important to mention, that these cards should not be revealed or observed until the end of the game. These cards are used when the player has no cards in his hand or in her animal shelter. And for this to happen, there must be no cards in nature. In the animal shelter a total of 3 cards are dealt face up to each player. The last cards that are dealt are the ones that go to the pet shop, that is, in your hand. 3 cards are dealt face down to each participant. You should not show these cards to the other participants. And the last step consists of selecting the 3 best cards between your animal shelter and your pet shop. Which are the cards you have face up and the ones you have in your hand. And change them at your convenience and designate new cards face up in your animal shelter. Can we ask a question? How to choose the cards for my new shelter? In this example, the Biodiversity card, Estampida, and the Jaguar 9 card, are the best options to get off at the new animal shelter. It's good to save those cards for when we really need them. The point here is, as long as there is abundant nature we will have many opportunities. We still have time. Each player will have their own zoo, animal shelter and pet shop. Which means that each one must have a total of 9 cards before starting the game. Check well before you start. The encounter zone is where players play their cards each turn. This is where all the action happens. The wild represents what is out the game. This is where the cards that are removed and will no longer be used in this game are placed. An important fact is that the Estampida and migration cards are played in the wild. These are never played in the encounter zone. And so we finished the preparations. Here's what a game looks like ready for the fun to begin. Please contact us if you have any questions. We speak Spanish and English. We have WhatsApp, Facebook, Instagram, and a cool website, estampidacr.com. In our next video we will start playing Estampida. See y'all next time.